like, oh, my music has stopped. Oh, I'm not live on YouTube. Sorry. Anyway, whatever, baby. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. Welcome to Talk and Play. Half-Life-Sistah is back, baby. Yes, happy TGI Fly Day, baby. So far, I can see it's going to be a lit Friday. Well, it just might be a lit Friday. We have a few requests in the queue. We have 6 in the queue, and I'm super happy to know that I sat down. I knew I had one from Jono this afternoon, but seeing that I have much more than that, I'm very, very happy. So it might be a Liddy for Your Titty Friday. I have me today my sidekick, my assistant, and my co-host, Satorfa. Please say hello to my people, baby.
Well, hello, people.
Angelic is here. I thought you weren't going to be here tonight, baby. How are you, darling? Thank you for joining me. I see I have Sin, the silent one, is here today. So, Satorfa, hi, baby.
Can you turn my volume up?
I sure can. 1 second. I also have Disciple, Miss Luna, and Jono, of course, and my baby Steph. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you, babies. Thank you all so much. So we have our faithfuls here for the most part. And I see we have Lurking. We have Chaotic. Hopefully he'll join us on a voice, but, you know, he hasn't been feeling it all too well lately, so he's still doing his moderation thing, and he'll probably pop in at some point, you know, during the stream. We'll see what happens, okay? So let me go ahead really quickly and hide you so I can fix that. I thought you didn't care about your voice being heard, Satorfa.
At least I don't have to yell.
No, you would never have to yell. Ever. No. You will never, ever have to yell. I assure you.
Okay, good.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right. There we are. How you guys doing? It's Friday, guys. I made it. So I got like 4.5 hours of sleep last night. And, you know, I mean, when there's a lot going on in your life, it's sort of, for me, it's really hard for me to focus on sleeping when I'm sleeping. I had a crazy night terror last night. I thought I was chewing on, I have floss picks, and it's like a little plastic thing, and it has like a floss attached to it. And I've been using those lately, but I have a fear that I'm gonna one day choke on one. Like if I'm flossing, 'cause I floss all of my teeth, my wisdom teeth all the way in the back. I floss everything 'cause I have a really big mouth and I can get all the way back there. So one day I was like falling asleep, and ridiculous, right? I floss all the time, and I was drifting off to sleep as the floss pick was in my mouth, and I'm like, oh my God, I could have choked on this darn thing, you know what I'm saying? Stupid. So that's one of my new fears, dying from choking off of a floss pick. So I laid down to sleep last night, and I had a night terror that I had a floss pick stuck in my mouth. So I ran to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, look in the mirror. And also I was gritting all my tongue so you can see all the print marks on my tongue from my teeth. It was a nightmare, so I couldn't really go back to sleep after that. So I got up, and I've been up working around the house ever since, and I am sleepy. I was telling Satorfa, I'm like, oh my God, I was tired Wednesday and sleepy, but today, baby, I am sleepy. And I'm like, I hope that today is Liddy for Your Titty like it was Wednesday, because I need y'all to keep me awake, okay? If I start yawning, know that I'm not bored, I'm just sleepy, all right? And love me anyway, okay? Steph is so cute. So anything new and exciting, guys? And happy, I think it's, what is it called? Midsummer, I think? Y'all know, help me out. You wished it to me. I don't even follow these holidays and things, but I think it's midsummer. Is it towards summertime? It is summertime, right?
No, I don't even think it's summer yet, isn't it?
Spring.
Yeah,
it's spring.
Yeah.
Mid-spring. Celebration.
Might as well be summer with the weather we've been having.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But that's always in South Florida, so I mean, I can't. It's always sunny in South Florida.
I haven't been below 105 in the last 3 weeks.
It's the summer solstice.
You haven't been? Welcome to the stream, baby. Thank you for joining us. I love your voice. I'm so happy. It's been 2 weeks, I think. Not fair. Not fair.
No, I did this last week. Sorry about that.
That's okay, baby. It's always okay. I get it. You feeling a little better today?
Yeah, a little bit. Still a bit meh, but I'll get through it.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's good to hear, Angelic. Your father is
Wait. I missed that. Okay, I missed it. But due to his lung condition, he needs to proceed. Okay. All right, good. Okay, baby. All right, I'm happy to know that. Oh my God. I love y'all. Oh my God, Chaotic. I love y'all. I do. I really do. Like, you guys are my family, my friends, and it's just crazy. Like, I feel so connected to all of you. And it's bizarre because I know we've never met in person, but I feel this real, genuine connection to all of you. It's so crazy, and it's also so beautiful. So I'm thank you for sharing that, Angelic. I'm happy to know that, you know, he's stabilized. You know what I'm saying? Very happy to know that. So, Chaotic, anything new and exciting, baby, other than you not really getting a whole lot of sleep?
I do have something. I'm still waiting for my coffee to
Okay. I get it. I wish I was a coffee person, man. Damn. I just can't get into it. I'll have bubble guts and a migraine in no time. I'm very sensitive.
What I drink too would be worse because I actually drink iced coffee, which is basically milk.
Iced coffee.
Yeah, that's what I've been drinking too. I make
Why
my
is it
own.
basically? You said it's basically milk?
Yeah. A good iced coffee is basically milk, yes.
A good. Oh, damn. He's listening specific. Thank you, Chaotic. Maybe some tool, maybe some other stuff. Okay. Listen, I'm still listening to my darn Grudge. Okay, I'm still listening to the Grudges right here. Had to stop it earlier, but yeah. I did you know about Steph going to the Tool concert, Chaotic?
Yes, I got to the stream late on Wednesday.
Yeah, I know you were lurking a lot for us.
Yeah, I had to get ready to go to work and went to work, and you're onto the reaction part by the time I got to work. But I did go back and watch
The Chit-Chat?
Just the Chit-Chat, because I specifically wanted to see what Steph's concert experience was like, and it looked like she had an awesome time.
I
So
know, the
jealous.
gifts she walked away. Me too. The gifts she walked away with. I don't wear beanies, but I want that beanie. I love the fanny pack and the little what do you call those little laminated tickets
VIP
and
passes.
whatnot. So jelly belly. Oh my God, so beautiful. One day I'll go to a Tool concert. One day. Oh man. Anyway, whatever. Moving forward, not stop this. So, Toby, do you have a hot topic for us?
Yeah, actually I do. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Okay, so Sony Music is in the process of requiring the entire catalog of Queen for £1 billion, or approximately $1.27 billion. All of it.
Really?
The deal report supposedly covers Queen songs, all related intellectual property, including the rights to logo, music video, merchandise, publishing, and other business opportunities. The only revenue not covered is live performance, because they are still doing tours, and with their lead singer currently being Adam Lambert. So complicating the deal is the fact that Disney Music Group owns Queen's recorded music catalog in North America, which it bought in 2000. So the $1 billion price tag makes Queen the biggest deal of its kind, surpassing the $500 million Sony paid for Bruce Springsteen. So yeah. So earlier this year, Sony also acquired 50% interest in Michael Jackson's music from the late singer's estate of $600 million.
Huh.
So it's
So
go ahead.
Go ahead, baby. So it's more than Michael Jackson and Frank Springsteen?
Oh yeah. And
Crazy.
there's kind of a
You
Go
said
ahead.
they acquired 50% of Disney for 600, and current Queen deal is for 1.2. I'd say it's sort of equal with the Michael Jackson deal then.
Yeah, they got 50% of the. Earlier this year, Sony also acquired 50% interest in Michael Jackson's music. So in that aspect, they only got the music part, not his name and everything else. When it comes to Queen, they own Queen.
That's the trademark and everything else. Okay, yeah.
Everything.
Oh my God.
So a couple of points that are made why this was so. Queen was formed in 1971, signed the first recording contract with EMI. In 72, they released the album Queen. First single was Keep Yourself Alive, which is something we did here. '74, second album, and it's just the constant of the releases that they have done and everything else. I mean, it just makes them, with We Will Rock You, it just makes them iconic. I mean, when was the last time you went to a ball game or anything else and they didn't play, one of those Queen songs in the background? In 1986, they did their 12th album, A Kind of Magic, and it was the soundtrack to the movie Highlander. The album actually brought them back into the #1 territory, and they toured Europe because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So in 1991, November 23rd, Freddie Mercury announced to the world that he had AIDS.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, he died peacefully in his house.
Oh my God! The next day?
He remained the most high-profile loss from the disease in the entertainment world, and the news shocked fans throughout the world. In '95, they released a bunch of unreleased songs, so there's probably going to be more out there. There's a whole lot of songs out there that were never put on album, that are just sitting on, whatever. I don't know what they were using, tape. I mean, it's been a minute before they did that.
Uh-huh.
So, and then in 2002, they got their own star of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and
It took so long.
yeah, I mean, they got it now. They joined the Beatles and everybody else, so it takes forever.
Well,
At
no,
least
it
nobody-
doesn't necessarily take forever. I mean, look, you have people like Ludacris, a rapper turned actor, who's already got a star on Hollywood.
It's the process of getting it. It's you think that people get those stars just by being popular. It's a really just a letter writing campaign. People have to put you in for it. Then you got to get the funding for it. There's all kinds of weirdness
So not
involved.
only that, you actually have to pay for it yourself.
You have to pay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe that the minimum cost in like a really out of the way area where there's not many of them is like in the $30,000 to $40,000 range.
Yeah, so I just, it's just weird whenever I see people like, or bands like Queen, that it took so long for them to get one on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where people like Ludacris and other people that are like lesser, in my opinion, get it much sooner. So, I don't know, I think there's some politics in there.
Oh, it's most definitely. I mean, like Chaotic was saying, you have to not only pay for it, and people have to put you out. Anyone can nominate a celebrity, but must be sponsored. The sponsor must pay $75,000 to cover the cost of the star's installation, the red carpet ceremony, security, and future maintenance. The group nomination sponsor must also provide proof of insurance, that the name of the Hollywood Chamber of City. So there's a whole lot of weirdness, a whole lot of political, like administrative shit that goes with it, more so than just the fame and the notoriety of the person. Otherwise, Trump's dumbass wouldn't have gotten one.
That's my point of view, exactly. Why does he have
Oh, you should see that one though.
I just think it doesn't mean anything anymore. It used to, for me, as a kid, I thought it was like, that's a big deal. And then as I got older and time, passed, I'm like, why does this particular person get a star? This is stupid. I'm like, really? So it doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
And the area is not like it's in an area where gonna go and say, oh, wow, look at all these stars on the ground. It's prostitutes and homeless, pretty much the whole block now on that particular part of town.
Well, when I went to California over there, it wasn't like that at all. It was very nice and clean, as a matter of fact.
It's gotten so much worse. They got entire neighborhoods now that are taken up by people, by little tent cities and everything. It's over the last 2 or 3 years, it's gotten over the top.
Really?
They don't know how to deal with. They're building entire neighborhoods right now out of little one-room shelters on an old military installation, which is in the middle of LA, just to be able to house a couple hundred of them. But right now, the homeless, just for Skid Row and all this area, is in the tens of thousands.
Real quickly, what does it mean that Disney owns the rights to, everything that pertains to Queen? Is that good for the band or no? I would say no, right?
It is good, in my opinion. What the fuck do
Oh.
I know? But what I think why it's good is because they made their money up front. They don't have to worry about anything else anymore. I mean, if they're getting $1.2 billion and they're at the age that they're currently in, they just take that money, sit back. They tour because they want to, because they enjoy the human interactions with their audience. But for everything else, there's no more stress involved. There's no more marketing, no more publishing. Just sit back and enjoy your past, enjoy the interaction with your fans when you do go out on tour. And that's it. You're good. You're Gucci after that. You don't have to worry about shit.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for that hot topic, Tutorko. So real quickly, I read that Justin Timberlake was arrested for driving under the influence, guys.
Yes, he
So
was.
that's just so disappointing. I mean, I didn't think the world of Justin Timberlake, but I like his music, and I think he's a pretty okay guy. But I'm wondering, like, how do you guys feel when you hear that these like celebrities that you admire and the music you love, when you hear that they've either been arrested or, for example, driving while intoxicated or under the influence? Does that change how you think and feel about them? Like, be real. Like, does it affect how you think and feel about them?
No.
It absolutely affects how I feel about him, because I feel like you have children, you're driving a vehicle. You're putting not only your life in danger, but other people's lives in danger. So I lose a lot of respect for people like that.
No.
You're saying no.
No. Wait. You're asking two separate questions. Do I lose respect for him as a artist, or do I care that it's
As
Justin
a human
Timberlake?
being, as a person, sir.
Okay, yes, of course, nobody should drive drunk. That's just fucking retarded.
Right.
But I don't care that it's Justin Timberlake or whatever, because at the end of the day, people make this big distinction, like, oh my God, Justin Timberlake did this, or Beyonce did
Baby,
this.
we're talking about music respectfully regarding artists. So I'm talking about artists that we love and we admire. How do you feel? Does it affect you, the way you think of them or feel about them when you've learned that they've been arrested or done something stupid like that? Does it change your thoughts and your feelings towards that particular artist?
It changes me to that person for being stupid. At that point, I don't connect the artist to the stupidity act anymore. He is a human being that did something stupid that he shouldn't have been fucking doing. But the fact that it was Timberlake or whatever, that's inconsequential to me. He should, regardless of who he is, he shouldn't have been doing it.
Well,
It's just we make a higher value out of it when it's
No,
an
I'm
artist.
not. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, baby. I'm first to say that I don't hold people at a different level because they're artists. I'm not talking about that. Of course, we should all be responsible adults. I'm talking about when it's specific to an artist that you know and love and respect and admire. Does it change the way you think and feel about that artist? We're talking about artists, not just people that you see on the streets. Like you loved, well, what about you, Chaotic? Do you feel any differently or think any differently about them? Does it affect you, or you're just like indifferent?
Generally indifferent, but there's certain cases where it's like, okay, yeah, I can't deal with the person anymore, can't deal with their material anymore. Like,
Gotcha.
I was a big fan of Bill Cosby's stand-up comedy as a kid and growing up.
Me too.
Honestly, I cannot listen to it anymore.
Oh my God, exactly. I can't. And I mean, for me, you guys don't understand. I don't know why I feel like crying. This is so stupid. But I love Bill. I grew up sitting in front of my television, guys, watching Bill Cosby's stand-up shows. And I would watch them over and over and over again. I watched all of them as much as I could watch. And I loved him because he was marketable for adults and for children. You can watch at any age and understand his humor and enjoy it and laugh to it. He was such a brilliant writer. And so yeah, I cannot watch the Cosby Show and if it's stand up like that, like the way I used to. It's just so hard for me to get past what he did. Man, and I loved him.
Yeah,
The way, yeah.
I think this, my sort of point was generally that I can sort of see past those for if I like for the art that I enjoy and continue to enjoy. But
Yeah.
there are certain
Certain
points at which it's like, okay, that's a hard no.
Right. Absolutely, I agree. Jonas says, I had this my hot topic when I was on my first time. Don't be reminding people of stuff. I can have it as a hot topic too, sir. And I forgot. Yes, now that you refresh my memory, I do recall you having that as a hot topic. It was real juicy and intense. But I'm getting old, baby. I forget stuff. Moving forward, not sideways. Groot is in the house, baby. Hi, Sugar Pie. Thank you for joining us. Happy TGI Fly Day. It's infuriating, and the fact they have a ton of resources to be able to have personal drivers, etc. Doing such a thing is saying screw the lives of others. Yeah, there are certain things that I just cannot, that is almost unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to cancel everybody. It's this whole cancel culture. But it's just, there's certain things like, you're putting other people's life, like he could have killed someone. He could have, do what you want to do with yourself, but to put other people's lives in danger. And when I think about Brandy, it's an R&B singer named Brandy from the 90s. And she killed someone through a car accident. I think she had a car accident and the people died. She didn't go to jail, nothing happened to her, she was totally fine, But had she been under the influence and that happened, there's no forgiving that. There's no forgiving that. Yeah, I can't. It's weird. I guess I'm kind of biased because so I can listen to Michael Jackson's music from a time before I knew that he was what he was. I can listen to a lot of his old stuff when he was younger and, with his brothers, but it's so hard for me to listen to anything of his past the point of me knowing or starting to believe that he did the thing that he did.
And on this particular topic, I have no respect for anyone who drinks or drives. I have actually lost 2 friends to drink drivers.
Oh wow, my goodness, I'm so sorry, baby. Oh my God. Yeah, so I just lost all respect for him. That he can't do nothing, and he's touring right now. I think currently, he can't do nothing for me. I don't want to. I'm just disgusted. And I get that when you're under the influence, you make poor choices. But he chose to go out into the world, have drinks or whatever. I'm not even sure if it was under alcohol or drugs. They didn't really specify from the article that I read. Nonetheless, you have to be mindful if you're gonna drive. Drink. You have to take different precautions. So it's unfortunate. It really is. He's a little bit low. I need to fix that. So I had to turn it down here because Sir Torfil was so loud in my ear.
Okay, I might have been speaking a bit far away from the microphone too. I've now adjusted that, so hopefully it's a bit better for them.
I don't think so, but it's gonna get better. Hold on, because I think I increased Sir Torfil a little too much. I decided to cut Chit-Chat a little short today because it's later than I wanted to start today, but also I'm sleepy. And I want to get as much good stuff out of the way before I start getting too sleepy to stand, guys, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully I won't have that problem today like I didn't have it on Wednesday because you guys kept me up. Oh, yeah, like it was so much fun on Wednesday. Oh my goodness.
You enjoyed the Roxanne cover?
I did. Like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm just so impressed.
I'm gonna have to request the original now just for comparison. What do you think?
Oh my God. I guess, but I don't know if anything could.
What I really like about what I've shown you so far from the 3 videos, the Tom Steiner, the Can't Get You Out of My Head, and the Roxanne, is the locations that they use, because they're recording those live in those locations as well. They're not studio recordings.
Oh, those are live? Like?
Yeah. And that's where you get that really nice resonance from the room or from the glass house or from that empty space behind them that gave them that slight sort of echo tinge.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And that was an old video. That's why I'm like, this young man, he's so seasoned. I don't know how he had a voice like that. I wonder at what age he realized he had that voice.
I'm not sure, but also from what I understand, they sort of started out a bit like Ren, busking on the streets. And they're
really?
absolutely huge in Germany. I might even give you one of their German language songs today.
Okay, but are they German?
Yes, they are German.
No, I didn't know that. Thought they're from Australia.
No, they're so Anime can't write German. So that's Henning May, the guy with the deep voice, the guy with the funny hat who drums, and a couple of other guys that you would have seen consistently in the videos. In the first video, they were with Giant Rooks, and a guy called Freddie was the other singer. And what makes that one really not just Henning's like deep voice, but the actual harmonies between the two, like they suit each other really well in that one. Similar to the Can't Get You Out of My Head. Now that was with Parcel, and apparently Parcel are an Australian band who reside in Europe. Like they're all Australian expats, and they live over in Europe and do music over that way. And then the last one was with Milky Chance, and just after that, I'm pretty sure he released his I think it's Just Dance song. I might even give you that one, which has had like 1.2 billion hits of views.
That's crazy sauce.
I'm sort of hesitant to give it to you because I'm sure you would have heard it in the radio or in a mall or in a shopping center or like it's just.
I doubt it because I don't really go to the mall or hear it on the radio. Like I can assure you, I have not heard it. Pretty certain.
All right, I might pull that one up.
Okay. Well, my loves, time is up. How do you guys feel about a short chit chat? I'm not happy about it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta adjust.
There's enough chit chat gonna happen during the music, so we good.
Yeah, I've been talking so much lately, chaotic. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like every song, I have so much to say. But in fairness, a lot of the songs. Go ahead.
It's a reaction thing. Making comments on the songs is part of what that is. Sometimes you'll have a lot to say. Sometimes you won't have much to say.
That is very true. And that's what I was about to say. Like, basically, like, lately, I think the song has just been pulling that out of me, you know what I'm saying? Disciple told me the other day that I'm too, what did he say? I'm too, what do you call it? He said, I guess I'm analyzing the song too much. And I took that as a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I don't really be knowing what I be saying, and I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying not to be lazy and just work out what I'm thinking and feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it comes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, Chaotic will be here with us enough today during the reaction portion of the stream so that he can explain things for me. I love it. Get to be lazy and not have to think. All right. Hi, babe. You made it to the end of Chit-Chat Vibe Session, Sugar Pie. Can't wait to see you. All right, so we're gonna end the stream here on YouTube. We're gonna take a little break, gonna eat, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna continue with the stream exclusively on Twitch. So if you have not done so already, please follow me also on Twitch, because there we will be, thank you for that, Satoifo. We will be continuing with the reactions of the stream, okay? So say goodbye, Satoifo Chaotic.
Bye, everybody. See you in a few.
See you on the flip side.
On the flip